We justify it, but just because it was our mother don't mean it was right.
Exactly.
And that is what I'm here to confront and clarify, because that hitting kids when they do wrong, like I said, I don't know the difference. When I hear it, I don't know the difference between a slave master or a black parent.
I've been disciplined very well. I didn't feel like I was abused.
Every week.
I didn't feel like I was abused. I felt like I was being disciplined. I'm making up for my mistakes. She's disciplining me.
You didn't know the word.
But they put you in jail now.
I didn't beat my kids a lot. I didn't. What? I told you. Okay? I got beat. Somewhere along the line, I decided I don't need to beat you for you to hear what I'm saying. Yes. Then if you can hear what I'm saying now, you can hear any other time. I don't need to put my hand on it. But it wasn't the point of abuse or something I knew wasn't right.
Right.
There was no word for it.
Sure, and that's my thing. We don't really have words for that stuff because it is a learned behavior.
That's right.
It's a learned behavior because I don't even really see animals act like that. I don't see them act like that. They let their kids, I'm thinking of lions and dogs and whoever, they just let their kids drink their milk.
Yep.
And then the kids go about their business, but they don't try to control their kids' actions. They let their kids go on. Animals. Now, when I'm talking about rational people, for some reason, we have to have control over these young people. My position is we should make sure it's safe. The child is safe. We shouldn't impose our fear on the child and make it safe because we fear something. Get over here, get out of shit.
But that comes with education. It is a lot of times we don't take time to tell them why I told you not to do such and such.
Right.
Maybe these parents grew up getting their butt spanked. And maybe they are spankers also. It's a point of education. It's a point of taking time.
That's right. The book, of course, is Be Black Kids. And some people are disturbed by the title. And I tell them, don't be disturbed by the title, be disturbed by the action.
All right.
That's what people doing. They ask me, why are you putting name in that? Because that's what they doing. Don't be upset with me. They beating kids out there. And I think whether anybody read the book or not, like I said, as a race, we have perspective on it because the whole race been beat. That's a problem to me. Like, the whole race. It ain't even like isolated incidents. She got beat, we got to handle that. No, the whole race. Look at those images on the front of the book and go, oh, I've been beat with that, I've been beat with that, I've been beat with that. Oh, they got a spatula, I've been beat with that. Hey, this is a stitch cord, I got beat with that. Like, the whole race. And my thing is like, that is a mental problem. Like, we have to address that because the whole race has that experience, and it tells me that it comes out of something if the whole race experiences it. And like I was saying a little earlier, it's a learned behavior, in my opinion, because it comes out of slavery. And I've had a lot of people come to me with that, elders included. Just say it comes out of slavery when they used to castrate the black man, and they used to make the mother and the children watch, and the mothers would beat the children so they wouldn't do what happened to get the father castrated in the first place. I can get the message out to the world, the book, and that's what it's doing. It's getting the message out, and it's actually changing some behavior. I really need adults to think about, before you start hitting on people and saying things, and you need to think about how it feels if you care. Like I say somewhere in the book, like if love is your thing, if you love your kids, I need you to think about that. I need you to think about how they're going to be affected by that. Now, what I've heard on the other side is, well, ain't nobody got no time for that. That time, and that's somebody said that talking to kids is hogwash. You know, talking to black kids is hogwash. You don't take no time with no kids and explaining it.
We haven't gotten it together because we don't talk to each other. And that's our problem. When is the black man going to start talking to another black man?
But maybe you need to go all the way back and take a look at some of the things that were implanted. The cards that that you have there about Willie Lynch. That's the mindset. And that's where you gotta start.
I talk to young people, so I know how y'all think. That's why I'm good at what I do with y'all, because I really do care what you all think. But the world don't really get to hear what y'all think and how you feel. And I really want them to think about what you have to say and hear what you have to say.
When it comes to beating, I can remember being beat, but I can't tell you why or what I did or what was the thing I did as to why I got beat. But as far as punishments, like getting my phone taken away or not being able to do things I wanted to do, I can remember those things. I need my phone, I need my computer, I'm supposed to go out tomorrow, and I need those things. You know, the things that I really care about, that's the things I want to do. Then they just say, I'm going to just go in the house, I'm going to get smacked up, go to bed, you know, I'll cry, go to bed, wake up, you know, like it's so that it doesn't affect them. And then they don't also have confidence. The main reason why I don't get beat anymore is probably because of a camp that I went to when I was younger. They have this program called Acres, and you go on a civil rights journey down south. As soon as we got off the bus, you know, I'm expecting just to walk into a museum. There was a white man standing there, and the first thing he said was the N-word. He was just, you know, and get over there. Why you looking up? Look down. Did I say you could look in my eyes? Like, and it's like he's talking, but he's saying so many things that I've heard my aunt say to my cousin, you know, in terms of like the way she would speak to them. And he's saying the same things. You know, she may not be saying the N-word, and she may not be saying that, but it's the same element. But after that whole experience, when I got the next time I got in trouble, and it was, you know, time for me, I was like, I'm not getting beat. You know, being exposed to the Willie Lynch's How to Make a Slave, and just seeing all the correlations, it's like, how could you be okay with even letting it happen? You know, I told I said to my stepfather, I said my mother was right there because she didn't want to beat me because, you know, I'm her child, and, you know, but she didn't really know what else to do at the time. And I was like, is that my stepfather or is he the slave master of our house? That's what I said to her. And she just looked at me, and I was like, if he hits me, I'm leaving. Because that's not the environment I want to grow up or live in. And after that, I wasn't beaten anymore. Like, you know, they just kind of just looked at me, and they just went to their room. Like, what could they say? There was nothing they could really say.
Learning experience.
Yeah. I had a whole book called I Hate My Stepfather's Name. It was like a whole book. And I just wrote it over and over. And all the reasons why. And it wasn't necessarily that I hated him, but what he did made me just not even want to associate with him. People have to realize when you do that to your kids, you can't expect them to have the same relationship with you after that. Or want to come to you, or, you know, if your parents are supposed to be your protector, but then at the same time they're your disciplinarian and they consider beating you as your discipline, how are they still your protector?
But did you ever sit down and really talk to him? Not talk at him, talk to your father.
Of course. Like, my relationship with my stepfather from this point, from then on, has been completely different because he had no choice but to talk to me.
Now, see, that's the part. Choice.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the same level as he is.
Yes.
I understand that. But me being a human being, I can pick
Wait a
my
minute.
stuff up.
It has nothing to do with human beings.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with who's the older. And you want respect. And you have to do the same thing, even though he is not your biological father. He's the man that's paying the rent. You hear what I said?
I'm going to step in soon as you finish. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. The man who's paying the rent.
Well, one thing you have to understand is I still have my father. It's not like my father's just in some distant off land. I still have my father. So for him to do that to me, my father's never hit me. And my respect level for my father is crazy. All my father got to tell me is I'm disappointed. And I'll start bawling. Just because that's my father.
It's all right, babe.